Hello, angels. So today I wanted to talk to you about manifestation with the blue ray, which is much deeper than the manifestation teachings currently out there, I find. So let me back up a little bit and talk to you about the blue ray, what the vibe of the blue ray is, and how this teaching that I'm about to share with you has come about. So the blue ray is a light frequency. So I will give you a nice little visual of my blue bottle, right, with the light coming in. So this is blue ray. So you can just feel into this blue ray. The blue ray is considered and called the first ray of God, the first ray of the divine, the first light ray. And it is connected, it embodies divine will. So when you're working with the blue ray and you're calling on the blue ray, you are asking that every part of your being is in alignment with pure divinity and pure divine truth. So it can be a very strong frequency to work with, given the fact that we are raised in a society that transmits patterns and teachings that go so far against our divine truth. So when we bring the blue ray into our system, we fill our central channel with the blue ray. We fill our cells. You can even do it now. Visualize that electric blue light filling your body. You are asking and intending that your whole being, your whole energy field comes into alignment with your soul, your soul's mission, and your divine heart's truth. And this, like I said, is a strong frequency. And if you think about Archangel Michael, who is considered like the warrior angel of the archangels, one of the warrior angels, we can sort of make sense of that because Archangel Michael comes with that bright sapphire blue electric light and a little bit bordering on violet. He also comes with gold and white, but mostly it's sapphire blue. And what he's really coming with is saying, hey, let's be in full alignment with divine will. And the beings that work with and work for Archangel Michael, not under Archangel Michael, but really work for that blue ray goal and intention, are really kind of obsessed with being in full alignment with divine will. So as I've been sharing, over the years, especially more recently, I am someone that sort of identifies, if we use like today's languaging, like I identify as a blue ray being, right? I have a lot of blue in my aura and I feel like I come from the blue ray. Maybe some of you also, there's a lot of people I've been connecting with online who feel very connected to the blue ray. But either way, we're all of it. We're all rainbows, so we all carry blue inside of us and in our aura. So the blue is connected to the number 5, the throat chakra, the oceans, the whales and the dolphins. Blue is also very connected to Sirius. So on Sirius B, there is a light temple that is for the blue ray. You can actually go visit the light temple on Sirius B and be immersed in this blue ray, and it connects to other places in the galaxy and the universe that also are holders and custodians for the blue ray. And the whole Sirian star system is a blue ray star system, among other colors, okay? So I want to share with you a teaching, because that's all very esoteric and magical and like, okay, cool, blue ray, awesome. But what actually happens when you work with the blue ray and you start to be taught by the blue ray, because it's an intelligent frequency and it interfaces with and as your higher self, and then you start receiving the channelings and the teachings and the healings that interface with the blue ray, okay? So as I fill myself with the blue ray, and it's the new year, right? It's the new moon on the 2nd, and we're talking about manifestation and intentions, and that's kind of the vibe all the time in this spiritual community. Even if you're not in the spiritual community, it's kind of the vibe to talk about manifestation. So the thing about manifestation and how it's currently really being taught is it bypasses a lot of our wounds and kind of sells us this idea that if we can manifest what we're desiring, then we won't have to feel the way that we currently feel, right? So it's like if you feel unsafe in your body, the current manifestation and law of attraction teachings sort of promote, just manifest a lot of money. Just do your manifestation practice. Manifest having $10,000 months, manifest having $1 million, whatever that is, and manifest the money so you don't have to feel unsafe in your body anymore. Or say you're feeling lonely, and so the manifestation teachings say, well, then just manifest a partner. Just focus on that, love of your life and follow these steps. Listen to my YouTube video or sign up for my channel, manifest that partner, and you won't have to feel lonely anymore. And so when we bring in the blue ray and we are going, okay, I really do want to manifest my heart's desires and dreams, there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, that's celebrated. We're meant to be co-creators, and we're meant to play and explore and play this game of reality of what we live in and manifest. But when the blue ray comes in, the blue ray has this deeply authentic healing force within us. And I'm going to share an example from my own life so this is more clear to you. Okay, so I was feeling like, you know what, I want to have more clients. I want to manifest more clients. I want to attract more clients. And going around feeling a little bit unsettled until they're starting to show up. Like, okay, I want to manifest the clients, and let's manifest the clients. I want them to come in. And then as the blue ray comes in, and as just my natural sort of higher self energy comes in, but especially we're going to focus on the blue ray right now, it showed me this wound, this feeling of not being received. So it showed me that at the core of this desire to attract more clients and more money, so I don't know what this feeling is. There's some anxiety here, and I think maybe just having more clients can help me. What I was shown is that actually there's a part of you, there's a part of me that feels like I'm not being received. I'm not being received, and it goes back to childhood, right? It's like, was I really received when I wanted to go into nature and play outside, but my parents totally didn't even pay attention to that? And we're like, no, you're going to school, and you're gonna sit in a hard desk all day, and then you're gonna come home and do homework. Was I received then? Was my soul received then? Was my soul desires received then? When I was in class, when I was in school, when I wanted to be silly, and when I wanted to share my soul light and chat and talk and play, when the teacher said, no, don't do that, you're bad, sit in your desk, was my soul light and my soul joy being received, right? And then when we go further, right, it's like, as we all get like hypnotized by this sick society, it's like, even being received by other people, now other people are no longer able to really receive our souls and our soul light. We're growing up and we're 9 and we're 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14, and we get to be teenagers, right? And we're not being able to be truly received by each other because we don't know how to communicate. We don't have open hearts anymore. We're starting to shut down. So this is what the blue ray, bringing it in shows me, is like, your issue is not, oh, I need more clients. I already have a lot of clients, right? Like, I've never been not having clients ever. Like, I have clients, I love them, but that part of us is like, no, but I need more. I need more to feel better. I need more to whatever. And so the teaching that's coming in, it's like, well, what is the internal feeling that you feel bankrupt in? Because my ego says, well, I just want the external expression of it. I want the external expression, but I don't really want to sit down with what the internal bankruptcy is right now. Does this make sense? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. And thanks for the comments, Sunny Shaft 420. Live or on replay, let me know, does that make sense? So let's pause a second, because when we're in this state, right, when we have this desire, we're like, okay, I want more money, I want more clients, I want the relationship, I want this, I want that. And if the first thing we do is we go on YouTube and we search the manifestation meditation, Eat More Foodie, I like that name, says yes. If the first thing we do is like, okay, I'm gonna manifest it, I'm gonna read the book on manifestation, I'm gonna practice the manifestation, the journaling techniques and the visualization. And if that's our first choice, we are ignoring this deeper need inside of us, and it's usually the inner child. It's like, first I need the inner feeling. Oh, I turned the rainbows on. Okay, we're gonna, now the inner child is here. Like, yes, I need the inner feeling. So what I am called to do, and I was called, and I've been through this process over and over in various ways, right, is like manifesting the internal feeling first. So it's like, if I don't feel received, if I grew up not feeling really received, then I'm going to be actually using the law of attraction teachings and manifesting and visualization and putting myself in a space just through meditation going, I am received. I am deeply received by God. I am deeply received by myself. I receive myself. I'm received by my soul family. And starting to speak myself, even, silently in the mind and moving through the mantras, and starting to bring the energetic patterns of I am received. I can ask Mother, Father, God, thank you for filling my energy field with the healing that I need in order for me to feel fully received and fully in the energy of being received and receiving. So first, I'm actually going to manifest the energetic pattern and the templates and the codes of the feeling, the internal feeling that my inner child and my soul is craving. So, right, we're working with the blue ray, and this is blue ray manifestation teachings. Because the blue ray isn't coming in and saying, okay, let's bypass the inner needs. Just manifest the external outcome and you'll feel the way you want to feel. I have manifested so many clients and so much money in my life at this point, but it never was able to fill that void of feeling unreceived, right? So that's what we want to do first. We want to connect with the internal feeling, and then we ask ourselves, okay, we vibe out with the feeling. So in my example, I'm received. I am deeply received. I'm deeply received by life. I'm deeply received by God. I'm deeply received by my soulmate clients. I'm deeply received by myself. I'm deeply received by my creativity. I'm deeply received by Gaia. I receive and I am received. I work that through my channel. I work that through my system. And then I ask myself, well, what would be the external expression of the internal feeling already having occurred? So I'm like, okay, if I'm feeling deeply received by life, by God, by myself, I'm feeling deeply received by a beloved. I'm having a really powerful, potent sexual relationship where I feel deeply received. I'm feeling deeply received by my clients. My one-on-one programs are sold out because my clients are feeling like just they can deeply receive me, and I'm being deeply received by my audience. They can feel me. They understand and can feel this frequency, and they're deeply receiving me. So then I can start, Sunny Chest said, yes, amen. Then I can start listing, okay, what are the external expressions that this internal feeling will just naturally manifest? And then we can play, we can go back and forth and just vibe out, what do I need today? Do I need to focus more on the internal feeling? And actually what it probably will be like is first we're going to go into meditation and we're going to spend 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 20, maybe 30, on the internal feeling, working it through our systems, choosing our mantras that activate the internal feeling, the internal energetics. This is what I desire to feel. This is what I desire to know about myself. This is the truth that I desire to activate, the blue ray activating the truth. And then from the truth, I'm feeling that way, then we can start to meditate and visualize the external expression. Oh wow, I have all of these beautiful clients coming in that are reflecting to me that the internal has come into balance. Wow, I'm having that beautiful lover coming in that is reflecting to me that the internal is feeling deeply loved, wanted, held, and seen. So this is a way that we can actually work with our desires to spiritually evolve. However, most people use their desires as a way to bypass what they're really feeling and just working with a bunch of law of attraction manifestation techniques. So what I want you to do is to feel into, maybe after this live, maybe, after you watch this video, wherever you are, just feeling into, what are my desires? What am I desiring? Is it more money? Like, pretty much for everyone I ever talk to, no matter how much money they're making, they're like, I want more money. Is it more sacred relationships, more community? Like, what is it that you're desiring? And then if you fill yourself with the blue ray, and you start to have a relationship with the blue ray, and you don't have to work with the blue ray to do this, but, this is blue ray teaching, so why not, right? You can ask yourself, what is this desire highlighting within me? Is there a deficiency within me internally in how I'm feeling? And it's usually going to point you back to one of the following. I don't feel lovable. I don't feel enough. I don't feel wanted. I don't feel safe on earth. I don't feel like I can trust life, right? Because if we feel like I don't feel like I can trust life, then we're gonna be like, I need to manifest more money, more money, more money, more money, because I don't trust life. So I need to make sure that I'm the one in control, always asking for it, always manifesting it. So we look at our desires and we ask, okay, what is the internal bankruptcy that may be happening here that I need to address first? And then I'll feel empowered to go out into the world and ask for what I want. Because I'm doing it from a place of wholeness and I'm healing. And it doesn't mean we need to turn away from our desires. We're meant to co-create. We're meant to have fun. We're meant to enjoy life. We're meant to play and see what it is that our powerful, selves can whip up. We're meant to invite in the golden age through manifesting abundance for ourselves and all beings and community. But we want to do it consciously. We want to do it with our whole selves involved. And we want to make sure that we are spiritually evolving while we are co-creating. So I also want to let you know, if you do want to go deeper with this, especially with the blue ray, I have January coaching specials available now until January 17th, this new year 2022. And they're actually discounted rates on sessions that I don't even usually offer. So I'm offering single 1 hour sessions. One of the 1 hour sessions that you can choose from, there's a sacred business activation session that you could choose, but there's also a blue ray activation session. So if you are interested in the blue ray, maybe you feel like you are a blue ray, or there's just something that pings you about that frequency, what we can do is we can sit and really marinate in the blue ray. We're going to be connecting with Sirius. We're going to be connecting with Sirius B and Archangel Michael. We're going to be connecting with Isis, who carries the violet ray, but also the blue ray. And we're going to be really connecting in and asking what the blue ray wants to show you. Because the blue ray can show you what's in alignment, what's out of alignment, and also provides the healing for what is out of alignment. If you recognize that something is out of alignment in your field, in this process that we've just gone through, you can actually bathe it in the blue ray. If you feel and connect with the part of you that feels unlovable, unwanted, not being received, you can connect with that part of you inside of you and bathe it in the blue ray. So the blue ray shows you, but it also heals you. So it's a really powerful frequency. So Becca's here, howdy. So if you want to book in a session, or if you want to learn more, you just want to check out what I'm talking about, the link to learn more and maybe book a session is in my bio on Instagram. If you see this later when I upload it on YouTube or other places on the beautiful World Wide Web, the link will be in the description somewhere close by. So Becca says, I don't feel wanted equals I worked with this wound in utero last night, 3 months old in the belly. Yes, thank you for bringing that up, because we start to imprint these feelings even when we're in the womb. So if our mother didn't feel wanted, if our mother had maybe a bad relationship with our father, or something was going on there and she wasn't feeling supported in pregnancy, guess what? We receive as babies, and we carry that through our lives until we have the warrior courage to show up for it. So that's why it's so important to look, right? We know this. So much love. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and let me know if you have any questions, comments, or thoughts about this. And maybe I'll be seeing you or some of you for some Blu-ray sessions. Ciao for now.